So welcome guys to AutoCAD tutorials. In this session we are going to learn about making different objects by using different kind of systems like direct entry system, then we have a coordinate system and tracking method. So first of all we will start with direct entry method. So for that I will take one line from here. This will activate my line command, or you can directly enter L, enter. So I will specify my first point anywhere in space, and now you are seeing this. I am getting some kind of option to put the length on screen. This is known as dynamic input system. So if you don't want this, you can press F12 to enter it, or if you want, you can keep it as it is. I don't prefer using this, so I will press F12 and it will just go off. So now if I want to make a line in horizontal direction or at any specified angle, I will directly feed my distance. For example, I feed my distance as 5 units, so it will create a line of 5 units. If I want this line at this inclination, at a random inclination of 10 units, so I will show direction using cursor and I will just enter 10. So it will create my line of 10 units. In this way, we can create our line at any specified point at any inclination by using direct entry method. If I want to make line at an angle, then what I can do is we can use angle overrides. Now how to use angle overrides? For example, I took line command L, enter. So I specified my first point. Now you can see it is rotating freely around the space. So what I will do, I will take one angle sign just next to M alphabet. So I have specified angle sign and I will feed my angle as 45 degree or whatever angle which I want. Now you can see that this line has been logged at 45 degree. Now I can specify my length, which will be created along 45 degrees. So I specify my length as 5 units. So it will create a line of 5 units at an inclination of 45 degree. This is known as angle override method. So now let's start with coordinate system, in which first we will see absolute coordinate system. What happens in absolute coordinate system is it always takes origin as UCS origin. Whatever coordinates you will specify, it will take its base origin as 0, 0. So first I'll take my line command and then I'll specify my first point, not by clicking but by specifying my coordinates. So I will specify it as 1, 1. So you can see a line has been started from 1, 1. Now for example, if I want to move 5 units in horizontal direction, so after moving to 5 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I will reach at this coordinate 6 and my y coordinate will be 1. So for moving 5 units to horizontal direction, I will simply enter 6, 1. So you can see it has made a horizontal line of 5 units. Now I have entered directly here 6, 1. For example, if you have your dynamic input system on, I am pressing F12 to make it on. So if this option is on, then you can't directly put 6, 1. So you have to use here prefix hash 5, 0. So you have seen that this line has been shifted to coordinate 5 on x-axis and 0 on y-axis. What happens if I don't use hash from here? So I will just simply enter 0, 5. So what it has done, it has made a straight line of 5 units in y direction. And if I put a hash sign and then enter 0, 5 or say 6, 5, it has made a horizontal line. And if I don't put hash and I will directly enter 6, 5, then you can see what is the difference we are facing. When we enter hash in dynamic input system, it goes in absolute coordinate system. And as you can see, I am pressing F2 key. When we were not specifying hash, it was going in relative rectangular coordinate system. This @ came by default because our dynamic input system was on. Therefore, I always prefer to keep this F12 off. Now I can make my line by directly specifying coordinates without using any kind of prefix. For example, I will again make a line. I specified point 1, 1. Now I will directly specify 6, 1. So it has made a horizontal line. Then if I have to move up by 3 units, then you can see 1, 2, 3. I will reach on 4 of y coordinate and 6 of x coordinate. So I will enter 6, 4. In this way, our absolute coordinate system works. So now let us see how relative coordinate system works. So I will erase this line for that, and I will also show you difference between absolute coordinate system and relative coordinate system. So I'm erasing it. So first of all, I'll take a line and I'll specify first point 1, 1. Now what I'll do, I will make 2 lines from this point. First, I am specifying @5, 0. So you can see it has made a line of 5 units. It has reached coordinate 6. It has made a line of 5 units in horizontal direction. Now I will again make a line from this by simply specifying 5, 0. So what it has done here, the first formula we used was relative coordinate system, which has picked this point as origin and made a horizontal line of 5 units. But when we have not specified prefix @, it has directly picked as absolute coordinate system and started working by taking 0, 0 as reference origin. So now let's see how relative polar coordinate system works. Polar coordinate system uses angle. If I want to specify an angle at particular inclination, then I can use relative coordinate system. Now let us take a line. I specified first point as 1, 1. Now suppose if I have to make an angle at an inclination of 30 degree and length of 5 units, then first I will specify my length as 5, then I will make an angle sign, then I will specify as 30. So you can see a line has been made at an angle of 30 degree and units 5. I can also use angle overrides here as well. For example, first I lock my line at 45 degree. I want to make a line at 45 degrees, so I will lock by using angle sign 45. Now it has locked my line at 45 degree, as you can see over here. Now I can specify my length as 5 units. What we have done here, we have first locked the angle and then we have specified our length. Now if I want to use both together, then we can use relative polar coordinate system. In that we will enter @, first we will enter distance 5 units, then angle sign, then our angle, for example 60 degree. So it will make a line of 5 units at an angle of 60 degree. Hope so you are clear with the concept of this coordinate systems till now, what we have done. So now let's see what is tracking. So for example, if I have one line here and I have one line here, what you'll do if I want to join or I want to start a line from where these two intersects. This is a small task for you. Just think and practice. If you have got the solution, then do comment in comment section, or else I will show you this in next tutorial how to do this, because this goes under object snap and polar tracking. So thanks for watching this video, and please do like and subscribe if you like this video. Thank you.